Why, hi there, everyone. It's Georgia. Georgia's on my mind. Isn't Georgia on everybody's mind right now? Well, let's click on Georgia. We're doing the 2021 payroll in Excel, the coolest Excel file for payroll in the history of Excel files and payroll. Let's just click on Georgia. What if you have employees in Georgia and you're going to have to pay them a paycheck in the beginning of next year? Do you know what? Just like they're like election runoffs for the Senate and how they haven't made a decision yet about what's going on next year, they haven't made a decision about what their tax rates are for next year yet. Either are. Like, we don't have that yet. If you look, you find all the information is still this is what you get on the website is you get app 2020, no 2021 yet. Not ready yet. So we'll go with 2020 for now because this is the funny thing about guidance from the state. Every time it comes to giving your employee a paycheck and withholding an amount from with the first paycheck or two of the year because they haven't released their guidance yet. They're always like, yeah, just withhold at last year's rates until we give you the guidance, and then they get it out by like January 3rd or January 4th. They do it all the time. Makes everyone in my industry of payroll providing software, updating rates for New Year's. Really frustrated with this, but whatever. So we'll just update it when they update it. But as for now, we're going to talk about 2020 payroll withholding and how to calculate it and what to do in Georgia. So there's a Georgia G4, which your employee should fill out. It's this form. And it looks pretty simple. It's actually not too bad. Don't let all these words and 2 pages really get you down. It's not that big of a deal. You have a name, you got basic information. Now there's this enter a 0101 for these statuses. Really, you just need the status. Just worry about the status. And I have that area here. As you can see, as soon as you go from no state to Georgia here in this file, which is going to have all 50 states. We're coming down to the wire. Only 11 days left in the year of 2020. We are only on Georgia alphabetically. So, boy, I got a lot of work to do. But it says go and choose one of these statuses. So, let's say this person's married filing joint. And this one who's not married, let's call them single. All right. As soon as you fill those in, the dependent allowances, that was this information right here. It wants this dependent allowance number. And any additional allowances you would have there, they would be added to the dependent allowance and they would go right here. So if you had one dependent allowance and one additional, you'd do like two. That's what you would do. And as long as you do that, the rest of this is not really going to be used. I can black that out. But that's what you're going to need from your Georgia employee. And then as soon as you do that, the way that information is rolled in to the actual annualizing of Georgia's wages and deducting out standard allowances is there's actually a table here of how much each allowance and personal allowance and standard deduction reduces the taxable income of your Georgia resident. It's depending on their filing status right here, and this is how much you get to reduce their income, your taxable income by. Here's what you get to reduce it by the personal allowance amount. So that's when you chose this status, it's going to do it all automatically in these formulas and then run it through there's a few different tables, different tax rate tables that you can get. Remember, this is all 2020. They haven't put 2021 guidance out yet. So the tables here, basically are going to be the tables for the different filing statuses. And as soon as you were to do all that, you would end up getting, um, getting these formulas right here. They'll figure out what your taxable income is and then pull it out of pay stub so that you get it just like this. And it comes on your pay stub and you have all your reports for Georgia. um, I don't think there are any local taxes in Georgia. So put this to not Hawaii, Georgia. You'll see that you get all your reports automated and for filing everything online with Georgia, but that'll show you what your breakdown in withholding tax is. So Georgia is a little bit complicated because you do have to generate this table and use it and get the filing status and the number of dependent allowances right here for your employee. But once you do that, you're going to be pretty good to go, and you can use this file to run payroll for Georgia. So I've had clients in Georgia for years, and this is how it works. So hopefully they'll release information for 2021 soon. Look in the description of this video if it's sometime after in 2021 and you're wondering if Georgia has released something, I will update the description of this video and send you to a newer video that I've done for that when they update it. As for now, here's our list, right? We're at like Florida has no state tax. Don't worry about them. I just did Delaware and posted that. We're going on to Hawaii. Oh, beautiful Hawaii, a state I have never been to and have never done state tax for them. I cannot wait to do that. That will be the next video for me. So good luck, everybody. Payroll should be easy, so make it so.